Shalom, shalom. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible, right? The true Israelites are the Negro, Latino, and Native American, Indian, right? Those are the true people of the Most High, right? The Most High is only dealing with the nation of Israel, the Negro, Latino, and Native American, but only the elect of the nation of Israel, right?
We could, like, you know, we could probably put it, just lay it down. And
yeah, let's do it.
You think it'll move?
We're gonna try it.
Just put one of these over.
Alright, put this on.
Well, you know what? Just as long as one of them is covered, it should be good. One, I don't want to mess.
I feel like that's gonna flip everything.
You think so? I don't think the sign.
It's not moving. One picked up, it's not moving.
Yeah, it should be good. But I just want to make sure we got the right angle. I don't know. You might want to. This is your turn. As long as it's a lock here.
We good from there. We good from there.
Okay, come.
Yeah, but the Most High is only dealing with his chosen people, all right? The Negro, Latino, and Native American. But he's only at this time dealing with the elect of the nation of Israel, right? Which is the 1/3, which consists of the elect of the nation of Israel, which is the 144,000, right? And then the men, women, and children that subscribe to this word also, you know. And this word, the word of the Lord, in Hebrews 4:12, the word of the Lord is powerful, you know. And we can get into that, you know. And there's another one. Can you hold two at that time?
Okay.
There's another one where it's talking about what is it? Isaiah 34:16.
Seek ye out the book.
Okay.
You want Hebrews first, right?
Okay.
This is Hebrews 4 chapter 4 verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Because look, the Most High, he created everything, you know. So his words, you know, it's the Creator talking to his creation, you know, and he's talking to his inheritance, you know, to get right in the other nations, destruction and slavery, you know. That's what's going on. You see us make these videos, you see us out here on the highways and byways, but what are we doing? We're preaching the words of the Lord, you know. And I had a scripture.
If you need something, just tell me and I'll get it out.
This right here. This is Proverbs 8:1. It says, "Doeth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice?" Can you get in Sirach? Should be 1. Sirach 1. And I want to say 8. It says, "Doeth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the path. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Unto you, O men, I call," and that's to Israelite men. "And my voice is to the sons of men." And these different women get offended to hear that the Most High is not dealing with them, you know. But they got to get in order. That's bottom line. It says, "O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be of an understanding heart." All right, and the Most High has to give you that understanding heart. It says, "Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips, right? And because what? The words that we are speaking are the words of the Lord, right? And the words of the Lord are purified 7 times, you know? It says, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing froward or perverse in them, right? Froward means Slakia. Froward means it's like contrary, such like that. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Okay, definition of froward is, well, adjective of a person difficult to deal with, contrary.
Gone.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, the archaic is the adverse. So, all right, the opposition. Adverse.
So what? He's not gonna go against himself. That's what it's saying. You know, he's not gonna say one thing and then contradict himself. You know. But that's why these people in the church, that's all they want to do, you know? Or these scholars, these biblical scholars and such like that, they see different, what they think is forward in the scriptures, think that they can disprove the scriptures, right? But it's not. You just don't have the proper understanding. How you gonna say something is contrary when you don't even have the understanding of the prophecies? You know, you don't know what's going on. It says, they are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it, right? And that wisdom is really the words of the Lord put into our minds, you know? So we can remember these things. Do you think you're gonna have a 1611 in a concentration camp? You know, there might be a time where there's not gonna be internet. You know, you're not gonna have any books. The only thing you're gonna have is your own memory. You know, and you might have to it might be a struggle too, because you might have got beat. You know, they might have took you captive, and some FBI forces or some force came into your house and basically kidnapped you, you know? So you don't know what's going on, but what we're doing right now is stacking up this the words of the Lord in our mind, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know? And right now we're playing out different ways of being righteous, you know, so we can walk. It's us walking in the ways of the Lord, you know? That's us truly believing. But let's get that Sirach 1. Start up 1. Oh, 5. It's 5.
This is Sirach chapter 1 verse 5. The word of Yahweh most high is the fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments. To whom hath the root of wisdom been revealed? Or who hath known her wise counsel? Unto whom hath the knowledge of wisdom been made manifest? And who hath understood her great experience? There is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Lord sitting upon his throne.
Yeah, and the Lord, he sent his word, you know, and he sent us to push the word. What is it, Jeremiah 5? We get that real quick. 5 and I want to say 14.
Hey, Salak, also, you know, you was talking about, you know, about us not having scriptures. It's been heavy on my spirit. I've been thinking about scriptures being burnt or whatnot, because, you know, we talk about family of the word with the internet, but these devils are really going to try to burn the scriptures, so we don't have access to it.
They want to get rid of it, you know, because it's not going with their agenda, you know. We're the opposition, even if they know it or not, you know. We're the opposition. You know, we're the ones that's going to be ruling after they go down, you know? It says, get that
you want Jeremiah 5 and 1?
No, go.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore thus saith Yahweh thy power of hosts, speak ye this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood.
That's why it says in Hebrews 4:12, it says the word of the Lord is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. You know, these people, they're hurt at the words of the Lord. You know, and fire, getting burned or something. That's you can be put in a critical condition. You know, and that's what we do to these people. That's why these people bug out so heavy. You know, when they see the word of the Lord going forth, that's why it's such a blessing that we can understand the words of the Lord and teach the words of the Lord. You know, we got burnt, but we got healed. You know,
I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Lo, I will bring.
Because what we're here to condemn most of these people. Most of the people here are going to die. Most of them will die. That's the reality. And you might as well get used to seeing bloodshed. You know, hearing about bloodshed. You know, hearing different people at work talk about people dying and such like that. You know, that's the reality, and that's what it's gonna increase, right? And you gotta really worry about this word. You know, you gotta worry about this understanding, right? Because you don't want to be caught following with them. You know,
Follow not a multitude to do evil.
Because the more wicked and the more slaughter and such that happens in these streets, you know, the more they want to push joy and pleasure and such like that, and you could easily be trapped into it. You know, that's temptation. Let me get a scripture real quick. This is Psalms 19 and 7. It says, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Right? With the word of the Lord, our souls have been converted. You know, we had a wicked spirit on us, you know, and now we're striving for a clean. We have a clean spirit because we're following the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You know, that's why what at the end all be all, when the elect are saved, they're gonna be counted blameless. You know, because it's really what you do with what the Most High gives you. You know, that's why it says faith without works is dead. You know, it says the statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. Right, the commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. All this, like the statutes, right? The judgments, the commandments. That's all the words of the Lord. You know. It says, more to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold, sweeter also than honey, and the honeycomb. It says, moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward. Right? So keeping the words of the Lord, that's great reward. You know? It says, who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from the great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. Right? If we have the mindset to follow in the words, you know, that's clean. You know? Let's keep going in there.
Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from far, O house of Israel, saith Yahweh, it is a mighty nation, it is an ancient nation, a nation whose language thou knowest not, neither understandest what they say. And that goes back to Deuteronomy cursing. Their quiver is an open sepulchre, they are all mighty men, and they shall eat up thine harvest and thy bread, which thy sons and thy daughters should eat. They shall eat up thy flocks and thy herds, they shall eat up thy vines and thy fig trees, they shall impoverish thy fenced cities, wherein thou trustedest with the sword. With the sword. Okay? It was Esau's blessing.
Hey, see, the same way that he said that in the past, and it came to pass, the same way it's gonna happen with the prophecies in the New Testament, the Apocrypha, even in the Old Testament that still haven't come to pass. You know, that already happened. Now we're waiting for the next prophecies to come to pass. You know, which they're coming to pass right now. Right? These people are just not watching. You know. We're good off that. This is Job 11:20, real quick. It says, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape, and their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. Right? If you're not with this, you don't have hope. Your only hope is death. You know, to escape from all these calamities that's coming to pass. Let me read it one more time. Job 11:20. But the eyes of the wicked, the eyes are showing you your path, right? Shall fail, right? So all the desires that you want to do, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a top lawyer, you know, you want to be all these servants and such like that. You want to open up your own business and such like that. That's all gonna collapse. That's not gonna happen. You think you're gonna give your money to your grandkids so they can come up in this world in Babylon the Great, which is America? No, you're mistaken. It says, and they shall not escape. What are they not escaping from?